Meet Sarah. She is a young nurse. Sarah works at a big hospital in London. She loves her job. She helps many people every day. But Sarah wants to learn more. Sarah decides to learn English. She thinks it will help her at work. She can talk to more patients. She can read medical books in English. Sarah is excited to start learning. Every morning, Sarah wakes up early. She listens to English podcasts while she gets ready. She learns new words about health and medicine. Sarah likes to start her day with English. At the hospital, Sarah works hard. She takes care of patients. She gives them medicine. She checks their health. Sarah is always busy, but she never stops thinking about English. During her lunch break, Sarah reads English books. She likes stories about nurses and doctors. She learns new words and phrases. Sarah writes down the words she doesn't know. She will look them up later. After work, Sarah goes to English classes. The classes are twice a week. She meets other people who want to learn English. They talk and practice together. Sarah enjoys making new friends. On the bus home, Sarah uses an app on her phone. The app helps her learn grammar. She does exercises and quizzes. Sarah likes to use her time wisely. She learns even when she is traveling. At home, Sarah watches English TV shows. She puts on English subtitles. This helps her learn how people really talk. She tries to understand without looking at the subtitles. It's hard, but Sarah keeps trying. Sarah also likes to cook. She finds recipes in English. She learns words for food and cooking. She makes new dishes and practices English at the same time. Sarah thinks this is a fun way to learn. On weekends, Sarah goes to a language exchange meetup. She meets people from many countries. They all speak English together. Sarah practices speaking a lot. She is shy at first, but she becomes more confident. Sarah keeps a diary in English. She writes about her day. She writes about what she learned. She writes about her feelings. Writing helps Sarah remember new words and phrases. It also helps her think in English. Sarah uses sticky notes to learn. She puts them all over her flat. She labels things in English. She sees these words every day. This helps her remember them. Sarah's flat looks colorful with all the notes. Sometimes, Sarah feels tired. Learning English is hard work, but she doesn't give up. She remembers why she started. She wants to be a better nurse. She wants to help more people. This keeps her motivated. Sarah's colleagues notice her progress. They hear her speaking English with patience. They see her reading English medical journals. They are impressed. Sarah feels proud of herself. She knows her hard work is paying off. On her days off, Sarah goes to museums. She takes English audio tours. She learns about history and art. She also learns new English words. Sarah thinks this is a great way to learn about culture and language. Sarah joins an online forum for nurses. She reads posts in English. She writes comments too. At first she makes mistakes, but other nurses are kind. They help her. Sarah learns a lot from this community. Every night before bed, Sarah reviews what she learned. She goes over new words. She thinks about the conversations she had. She plans what to learn tomorrow. Sarah knows that review is important for learning. Sarah's family is proud of her. They see how hard she works. They encourage her to keep learning. Sarah teaches them some English words too. They have fun practicing together. Sarah feels lucky to have their support. After 6 months, Sarah can see big changes. She understands patients better. She can read more medical papers. She feels more confident at work. Sarah is happy with her progress, but she knows there is still more to learn. Sarah decides to take an English exam. She wants to prove her skills. She studies hard for many weeks. The exam is difficult, but Sarah does her best. She uses all the English she has learned. When Sarah gets her exam results, she is thrilled. She passed with a good score. Her hard work paid off. Sarah celebrates with her friends and family. She feels proud of what she has achieved. Sarah's boss notices her improved English. He gives her new responsibilities. Sarah can now help with international patients. She can translate for them. Sarah feels excited about this new challenge. She knows her English skills are valuable. Sarah starts to teach basic English to her colleagues. She shares her learning tips. She helps them with medical English. Sarah enjoys being a teacher. She learns even more by explaining things to others. On her birthday, Sarah's friends give her English books. They know how much she loves learning. Sarah is touched by their thoughtfulness. She can't wait to read the books. She knows they will help her learn even more. Sarah joins a book club for English learners. They read books together. They discuss the stories in English. Sarah learns new words and ideas. She also makes more friends. Sarah loves sharing her thoughts about books. Sarah's patients often compliment her English. They are surprised when she tells them she is still learning. Sarah feels happy when she can communicate well. It makes her job easier and more enjoyable. Sarah starts to dream in English sometimes. She is surprised when this happens, but she knows it's a good sign. It means English is becoming natural for her. Sarah feels proud of this progress. Sarah volunteers at a local charity. They help people who are new to England. Sarah uses her English skills to help them. She translates documents. She helps them fill out forms. Sarah feels good about using her English to help others. Sarah's sister wants to learn English too. Sarah becomes her teacher. She shares all her tips and tricks. They practice speaking together. Sarah enjoys helping her sister. It makes her own English even stronger. Sarah decides to write a blog about her journey. She writes in English about learning the language. She shares her experiences as a nurse. Many people read her blog. They find it helpful and inspiring. Sarah is happy to share her story. For her next holiday, Sarah plans a trip to America. She wants to practice her English in a different country. She is excited to hear American accents. She hopes to learn new words and phrases. Sarah thinks this trip will be a great adventure. Sarah joins an online English book club. They read a new book every month. Sarah learns many new words. She enjoys discussing books with people from all over the world. This helps her understand different accents and cultures. At the hospital, Sarah is asked to give a presentation in English. She is nervous but excited. She prepares carefully. She practices many times. On the day of the presentation, Sarah does very well. Her colleagues are impressed. Sarah feels proud of herself. Sarah starts to watch English news every day. She wants to learn about current events. She also wants to improve her listening skills. At first, it's difficult to understand everything. But Sarah keeps practicing. She gets better every day. Sarah's friend suggests they do a language exchange. The friend wants to learn Sarah's native language. They meet once a week. They speak English for 1 hour, then Sarah's language for 1 hour. Sarah enjoys this. She learns a lot and helps her friend too. Sarah decides to take an advanced medical English course. It's challenging, but Sarah is determined. She studies hard. She learns complex medical terms in English. This course helps Sarah feel more confident at work. She can now understand difficult medical papers. After a year of learning, Sarah looks back at her progress. She is amazed at how much she has learned. She can speak English fluently now. She can read complex texts. She can write clearly. Sarah feels proud of her hard work. She knows she will keep improving. Sarah's story shows that learning a language takes time and effort, but it is possible with dedication. Sarah's life has changed because of English. She is a better nurse. She has new friends. She has more opportunities. Sarah is happy she decided to learn English. Sarah wants to inspire others to learn English. She knows it can open many doors. She encourages her friends and colleagues to start learning. Sarah says, "If I can do it, you can too." She believes everyone can learn English with hard work and practice. Thank you for listening to Sarah's story. We hope it inspires you to learn English. If you like this story, please share it with your friends. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Keep learning and never give up.